Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. First up, the Supreme Court blocked Trump's deportation flights of Venezuelans under the Alien Enemies Act. Nothing energizes the Supreme Court like the smell of Venezuelan gang members and the opportunity to derail a Trump immigration policy. Then, Democrat Congressman Jamie Rascin promises international vengeance against foreign leaders who cooperate with Trump. Rascin essentially said, "When we're back in charge, we're coming for you." You know Democrats are doing well when their strategy sounds like a trailer for the next Purge movie. Next, actor John Cusack hijacks Easter to accuse Trump of being worse than Pontius Pilate. And finally, Klaus Schwab stepped down from the World Economic Forum. Schwab is known for the Great Reset and for his fashion legacy, which is something between Ming the Merciless and Space Hitler. Okay, let's dive in. The Supreme Court has temporarily blocked the Trump administration from deporting Venezuelan migrants to a prison in El Salvador under the Alien Enemies Act. The ACLU filed a last-minute emergency request with a Texas judge after learning that another wave of deportation flights was imminent, giving the judge only 42 minutes to respond. When the judge failed to stop the flights in time, the ACLU took it to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, which consisted of 2 Trump appointees and 1 Biden appointee, who rejected the appeal, saying that the ACLU acted too quickly. The ACLU then took the matter to the Supreme Court, and in a 7-2 ruling that happened just after midnight, the justices halted the deportations from northern Texas. The Supreme Court normally needs months to decide cases, but if they can block Trump, those justices can move so fast you'd think they were racing to the last open bathroom stall after eating a slew of Crunchwrap Supremes from Taco Bell. So, for now, we can't deport these violent criminals without a permission slip from the Supreme Court. But, on a positive note, this decision is great news for anyone who sports an ankle monitor and wields a machete. Senior ranking Democrat Jamie Rascin is already planning vengeance on any foreign leaders and governments willing to work with the Trump administration. Jamie Rascin was on the progressive Pod Save America podcast when they started discussing transnational democratic solidarity to fight back against what they described as lawlessness and fascist chaos being spread by President Trump and any foreign leaders who work with him. Rascin then said this:
"If and when we come back to power, and we will, we are not going to look kindly upon people who facilitated, to use a word of the day, who facilitated authoritarianism in our country. Because that's an assault on our Constitution and on our people."
Yeah. I haven't seen a threat that subtle since Biden told coal miners to learn to code. I think there's a word for coordinating with foreign entities to undermine your own government. It starts with a T and rhymes with reason. And it's spouted off by someone who starts with the D and ends with ooshbag. Rascin says they'll punish anyone who worked with Trump. Bold words from a guy whose hair looks like it lost a custody battle with a leaf blower. Actor John Cusack celebrated Easter by comparing President Trump to the people that killed Jesus. This is what he posted on X. "Happy Easter! Christ was tortured and executed as a political calculation by the Trumps of the day. Happy Easter." Most people just say, "Happy Easter," and hide some eggs, but not Cusack. Look, this is what happens when an Easter message comes from the same guy who thought Hot Tub Time Machine 2 was a good idea. Klaus Schwab resigned from his role as chairman and board member of the World Economic Forum. Schwab didn't just leave a legacy, he left a closet full of robes that scream, "Sith Lord with a Swiss bank account." The WEF is known for its annual meetings in Davos, Switzerland, where global elites fly in their private jets to discuss your carbon footprint. It's basically Burning Man for billionaires, but with less nudity. It's the end of an era. The villain who told us, "You will own nothing and be happy," now owns nothing, except a dozen chateaus, 13 small countries, 6 passports, and every politician under the age of 40. The WEF is now accepting applications for a new chairman. Required qualifications are an economics degree, leadership experience, and the ability to dress like you're auditioning for a dystopian sci-fi movie. Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.